Hi, this is Channel 9. Who are you?
Hey, Suresh.
Hi, Suresh. What do you do at Microsoft?
I'm a developer.
Okay.
Working at Microsoft IT.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
So, when you say developer, what is your area of expertise? What team are you on?
Yeah, I'm on business. I will develop applications for business.
Okay.
Basically, it goes Microsoft IT, and I work with non-corporate IT department.
Okay.
We deliver applications for managing non-corporate business, and my expertise, I'm working with the Visual Studio teams currently.
Oh, that's great. Visual Studio VSTS is like
Yes,
the big
exactly.
buzzword right now.
Currently, the market is the big buzz.
Yeah.
Microsoft and everyone is.
So, why don't you tell us more about VSTS?
Sure. I can happy to share some ideas.
Okay.
And so currently, I just start with like where we are and where VSTS will take us to. And thing is like as a developer, testers, and PMs in the team, we'll face a lot of problems in day-to-day managing activities and delivering projects, maintaining projects with a lot of difficulties, like a lot of interactions, a lot of disconnections, and by end of the day, everyone will be facing very bad things. So, for example, like I will raise I'm delivering some applications, and end of the day I will give it to the testers, and typically the testers will go through my code and just raise some bugs, and suddenly they will be getting some smiles on their face and saying that, hey, I found your code, I found a bug on your code, go and fix it. As a developer, I will show my bad face, and but I have to do it. So I will just go to my desk and.
So, is it fun? Is it fun fixing bugs?
Yeah, it's really fun fixing bugs because that's what it make you enjoy the work. If there is no bug, then there's nothing to do with it. So I will go to my desk and find out like I have to find some reasons, right, to escape from the bug. So I say that, hey, tester, I didn't get any bugs. I'm not able to find your bug. Where is it? So my testers will come coolly and just say that I send it so and so, you won't find here, there, blah 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 things. So basically it becomes a bottleneck for everyone, and then suddenly PM will jump into the picture and saying that, hey, where we are, hi guys, what you're doing, some smiley face. Then suddenly both of us will just look at a good smile and saying that, yeah, good. We are also asking the same questions. Where we are, and we are not able to find where we are. So it's a typical scenario where we end up day to day. And now, if you look at it, after VSTS has been delivered, and quite some time I was exploring VSTS to use it in our projects. It was pretty interesting, and it's very vast. So if you look at me, I was just exploring options to solve my problem, what I explained before now. So the VSTS is a single system which brings all that dev, test and PM space into a single system where everything can be managed. So if I say manageability from all the disciplines, what it means. So basically, I maintain my code in a single system, a single user interface which provide to maintain my code, and single interface to log a bug against my code, and where I can see the bugs. And same way, PM will see how many bugs are open on the particular code, and how many bugs are still open, how many tasks are pending in the same system. So if you look at it, all the disciplines are on the same page. Wherever even one person is off from the project, the PM is able to give the status. So they know where we are and what kind of problems we face. So typically we have a little bit overview. It contains VSTS contains source control management system, and it contains a defect management system, and it contains a project management system. So everything is integrated into a single app or single platform. It can be accessible through web browsers, can be accessible through a Visual Studio IDE provided by the team system. Basically, this is how you manage the data. And if you look at a developer, how I am feeling great about VSTS. Great. It's a good question. It takes time to explore how VSTS helps me. First of all, before delivering my code, did my job completely, 100% satisfied? Yes or no? If you ask me now, I'm doing pretty good job because I'm controlled by a process. SDLC process implementation in VSTS. I'm forced to do some certain activities, and which will control my day-to-day activities. When I start doing projects, I have to do certain tasks, irrespective of whether it's a small scale or big scale. How I will remember those tasks? It's a good question, basically. So whenever from VSTS in the box, we are implementing the process, SDLC process adoption. So we have MSF by default. VSTS is providing MSF process, which controls your SDLC. So it's a lightweight model where you can small projects can develop and deliver. And that creates a certain list of activities for you. Whenever you create a project, it creates a list of activities saying that activity 1, activity 2, activity 3 by default. It means you have to do those tasks in order to complete your project. It might create, okay, you deliver your technical documents, you deliver your development plans, you deliver your build scripts, you deliver your unit test case plan. So all those stuff will be created as activities for individuals. Then it's easy for me when I come to the next day morning, I can see my daily activities and I just plan accordingly to work on it. So once I'm done, I just simply send it that I'm completed my job. So when it comes to test now, it's pretty easy job. I don't want to send any mail saying that, hey, go to the bug tracking system, go to project management system, see what is there. Just go to the VST system, open this project and see what are the things happening.
Does this always work only in online scenario, or can I sync offline as well?
Yeah. It's a good question. When it comes to online, offline, VST supports offline working, but it has a certain limitations for what kind of work you can do. So typically you can, let's say like you want to create a project plan, and it takes like almost like a day or 2 days, and you are not going to do any job in the office, so why can't I work in my home? Yeah, it's a good question. You just created an Excel sheet. So your MPP can be created offline using Office Project 2003 or any version, and create all your tasks and come to the office next day and just say that, hey, publish to the VSTS project. It just dump all your publish all your work items created in the project plan to the VSTS system. It's off. Go to the developer, just refresh the project. He'll get all the task activities. The system will get all the task activities, and immediately you go and generate a report. It's cool. It will give all the pending things, all the completed things. So, just a question, can I use only Office? Yeah, you should use Office projects to manage your MPPs, project plans. Use Excel sheets to create your work items. Like you can create a task, like create a login form. It's a task given to a developer. You put it in an Excel sheet, so define a number of activities and just publish it to the project and assign it to a particular resources working on that particular project. Immediately the resources, once refreshed, he will get all the views, what are all the tasks assigned to him. So it just gives an offline work. You just carry Excel and Project 2003 with you, you are done. So you don't need to be in office. You are cool, enjoy your work, enjoy your work at home kind of policy. So I will obviously love it. But if you ask me whether I can do development offline, of course if you have a laptop or your personal PC, work at your home, and just if you have access to connect to your CartNet or your office, just publish it. So that is always possible.
That's good. That sounds like freedom to develop.
Yeah, that's freedom to develop. And in this case, I love it because the BSS source control, basically developers bottleneck is the source control. How I will get the latest code from my source control? So typically you just check out the code from BSS source control, which is a centralized repository for everything. So you just check out, work at home, and come back and just check it. So it just works simply as best as you can, and it solves all of your bottlenecks where you are facing currently. Now my source control is very slow. It's breaking up, and there is no possibilities of working offline and kind of stuff. Great deal having a VSS installed and working, managing your project, and I just love seeing my testers smile on my testers' face, because I'm not sending a mail saying that I completed my code, you go and figure out that. So they will say, okay, yeah, blah, you completed, I know where to get it. Right? So same way the PM jumps, PM never bothers me, and I'm happy to see, I'm not seeing the PM's face in front of me. Right? PM just sits in his office, just open the system and say, okay, yeah, 90% of work is completed. Okay, cool. Let's call for the party. Yeah, the team is doing pretty well. Let's call for the party. So if you look at it, it reduces your overall interaction between the teams in terms of resolving how to do my job better. Right? It just reduces all the bottlenecks where you have the environmental issues. Right? It just gives everything freedom, and everyone can independently work, and it is data is instant. So it works perfectly.
That's great. And so when can developers actually expect to toy around with it and have it shipped?
Yeah. So if you look at it, the ship date has been, I think, by this year end, properly.
Okay.
And there might be some dates, and I'm not sure that after maybe year end or something like that. So I'm not sure about the shipping date, but it's currently it's available for TDC. So most of the ISVs are doing dogfooding and on those products and giving feedback to the system. So it's available for public. They can play around in the DSTS using it.
That's
Not
nice.
that it's not public.
Okay.
It's available in the PTC version, so they can download it from the Microsoft site. They have subscription, and they can play around it. And setting up the environment is pretty easy, and they have a good documentation available. I just set up my environment like I just did 2 hours. Complete end-to-end system, and my project is up. So
Sounds great. Okay, thank you so much.
thank you.